Meet Mr. Manoj Kumar, the director of the environmental equipment manufacturer Clean Technology Equipments Proprietary Limited, located in Melbourne, Australia. He is an advocate for his community, serving on consultative committees focused on developing and connecting business partners across the globe. Kumar grew up in Bihar, a state in eastern India. Bihar derives its name from the ancient word Bihara, which means monastery. Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, Muslim, and Sikh shrines are all around this ancient land where India's first major empires rose and fell. For centuries, Bihar held an important position of imperial powers and greatly influenced Indian culture and civilization.
I born there, and though my father he was living in Kolkata, but I born and I started my primary education in that village, and I did my high school from that village, and then I moved to college, and after college in the same city, then I moved to engineering college in Kolhapur, and from there my journey started.
Although Kumar is now involved in environmental engineering, his journey did not begin that way.
I was since beginning trying to become an engineer and do something good. Then slowly, we don't know that time what is environment and other things. We were just trying to become an engineer, and that time it was a demand for civil engineer. But unfortunately, when I went to engineering, I got civil engineering, and later on I changed to electronics because the electronics was in demand. And when I got the job, then I got the job in the analytical instrumentation, and from there I moved into the environment because most of the environmental laboratory and all that, they use analytical instrumentation to analyze water, to know the quality of water, to know the quality of soil, to know the quality of air and all that.
Kumar has traveled and worked across multiple countries. He was born and raised in Bihar and later moved to the UAE and to Australia. This experience of working across geographies has truly helped him become a leader.
When I came to Melbourne, I was given responsibility slowly for Middle East and India to develop a business at one of the top company for environment. I mean, that time it was only 5 company in the world. They were making environmental monitoring technology for air. And I was given that opportunity to develop market for Middle East and India and other places. And I took the responsibility, and I developed that market for that company in good way. So that was the challenges was how to deal with the people. Like, you have so many cultures, so many people, so many places, how you go and relate with them. But since childhood, I was very good with the people. I respect the people. I value the people, and that was my strength to be relate with everyone. And like in the business also, I'm getting the people call from the Iran. They have different accent. I'm getting call from Egypt, different accent. Turkey, different accent. Lebanon, different accent. India, different accent. So, but I managed, and it was very good. And then slowly, I moved to politics because I wanted to help the people. I wanted to help our country. I wanted to help the businesses all around the world.
There are countless ways to help people, but select do politically. Many people have the same question as Ketki.
You said you wanted to help people, but I mean, you could do it through charity. You could do it through so many ways. Why politics?
Everybody has not that courage to stand for the right things. So I thought politics is the right place where we can stand and tell the things, whether within the parliament or outside parliament. Helping people, helping middle class, lower middle class, poor people. I always in that way. My position, the job which I was doing here, it was meeting with the classes, but my thought was with masses. So I joined the Australian Labour Party because I thought Labour Party policies and all that matching with my ethics. And then I started working with them. Then in 2013, after only 8 years being in Australia, I got the opportunity to contest federal election against one of the top cabinet minister. Secondly, I contested in 2018, and that was the state parliament, and it was decided on the television also that I won the election. But finally, during the postal, the counting at the last, I lost by 300. I lost around by 400 votes.
Kumar has overcome obstacles that molded him to be the person that he is today. He did not let his background get in the way of pursuing his political career.
Wherever in politics, people are going very negative in the politics, but I decided to do the leadership and politics and always positive. Be positive. Everything, it's up to you to think in the negative or think in the positive. So I decided to take it positive, and I will give you an example. When I was contesting federal election, there was a big row, and we were just giving leaflet in the road to the people, and one person is saying, go back to India in 2013. But I just smiled on him.
Through all of Kumar's ups and downs, he encourages others to keep working hard, as there are no shortcuts to success.
They should not try to become millionaire in one night.
Yeah.
They should do the hard work, and they should try to go through the ladder, not through lift. So when you are working with your positivity, commitments and hard work and going through the ladder, you will definitely, whatever you are doing, you are enjoying, you are getting, even the toughness is the happiness. You are getting tough life, but the happiness comes with that also. So you have a stability in the life, and you grow with passion, grow with happiness, and that's the great thing.